Hello everyone and welcome to Susa Plays, where we are today going to play Blood Bowl 2 with our team, the wild animals. And last game we had a level up for our goblin. Well, it was not a full game, as you might have seen if you looked at the last video. Our opponent actually conceded after about 4 turns or so. Anyway, our owl, our goblin, actually got a level up because he got MVP. So let's see what he can get. He got a normal level up, which for goblins is only agility skills. So whatever agility skill we want here, we got catch last time a goblin leveled up. Jump up, well, that would assume that they actually survive a hit, which is not very common. I think I'm gonna get sidestep because that can be useful to get something like leap, or well, sure feet could also be useful, but I'm gonna get sidestep first because we'll probably get plenty of agility skills, and they're not likely to reach the next level anyway, so hopefully we can get a goblin who rolls agility or something like that, so we can use them more carefully and more effectively. But sidestep is a good addition even if you should get agility later. So there we go. Everyone else is okay. No one got injured because of the last game being a bit shorter than normal. Let's see if we can play a full game this time. But first, also we got a lot of money here. I'm not sure if I should get... I already got an extra reroll. So what I want to is to not be over 150,000, because then we get extra team value. 10 for each 10,000. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy something, let's say a cheerleader, and then I'm gonna get rid of the cheerleader for no refund. And that way I'll stay at the limit. And our opponents won't get 10,000 extra cash to buy stuff with. Yeah, so now we have 1800 team value, and we can buy a wizard for the next game to spend our money so we don't get too much of it. Let's see who we're gonna play then. 1800, I think that's a high for us. Well, it was 1810 just a second ago, and we're gonna face another Lizardmen team, but not the same one. So Erevan, the Lizardmen team, 1717 team value. Sorry. And we're gonna get that wizard, so we get rid of our money. And let's see what our opponent's gonna get. He could get a wizard as well if he wanted to, or something else. He's making his choice. Maybe a Bloodweiser babe at least. Use up some of that cash. You only really need money in the beginning when you're starting out and want to get the team players or the kind of players you want, and also you want to build up your stadium to level 2 maybe to get whatever special stadium upgrade you want. Yeah, he got a wizard as well. Same tactics here. So it should be an evenly matched game. Let's just see what sort of upgrades he has on his skinks and croxigores. Again, playing lizards is pretty difficult because they have lots of strength 4 linemen and their skinks are fast and difficult to catch because they have dodge. I'm gonna say hello. Hello and has fun. There we go. We've seen our team. He has Croxigore, he has six of his Sauruses, and the rest skinks. And we're gonna start by receiving the ball. Please wait for the opponent to reconnect. Right, so he wasn't quite in there yet. So let's have a look at his team while he sets up. This Saurus has guard and block. This one has nothing. Has a skink. This one has block, this one has block, this one has... Wow, this is a high level one. But he has taken a movement injury. He also has strength 5. And... what's that? Armor value. Oh, he must have taken 2 hits then. Because he's lost the armor value again. And he has... but he has Frenzy, Block and Guard. That's his specialty. And a level 5 Croxigore. With Guard, Block, Leader and Break Tackle. Okay, so if we want to get rid of his extra reroll, we'll have to get rid of his Croxigore. Not easy, but he seems to be... no, he has 6 sources. Alright, the Skinks then. This guy won't get nothing. This one has 10 movements, so he can score single turn touchdowns. He's gotten 2 extra movement in that guy. He also has, yeah, sprint and short feet. And dodge. And sidestep, so he can score 1 turn touchdowns with him. We need to be aware of that, for sure. And that's the guard guy. So if he can score 1 turn touchdowns, well, we're not gonna give him the ball then, right? Would be nice. He doesn't have any extra players, so it would be nice if we could get rid of this guy. 174 SPP. He's only 2 points away from maximum level 7. Would be a shame if something were to happen to him, right? Strength 6 Saurus. I didn't see him. That's pretty scary. But he has also taken a movement penalty. Let's have a look. Yeah, 1 movement allowance on that guy. Seems like he's been playing a long time, but he has sort of had to restart a little bit because his players got injured. So he has 2 super high level sources, a very high level Croxigore, and one of the Skinks is also really high level. He had a level 2 Skink too. What did that guy have? He has block. That's not bad. So he's keeping his high level sources back, the one with extra strength and guard. It'll be kind of difficult for us to deal with them. It looks like he's keeping them on the back row here. I think he would put his Croxigore together with his 5 and 6 strength sources. Or with... well, this guy doesn't have guard. That would be almost impossible for us to get down. Well, we could use our troll. And then we only have 4 strength, but he has 5 and 6. So that's his setup, okay. There it is. Okay, well, we could go for a quick 1 turn touchdown, but I think I want to knock down his Sauruses and Croxigore, and perhaps Croxigore with block, so it's gonna be kinda tough to deal with. Especially since he got guard as well. It'll only be single die if we put someone there, right? No, this would work. 4 strength to 4 strength. Then we put someone on the outside. And they should give 1 extra. And then our troll also has guard. So put all the black orcs in the middle. And then we try to run up one of the sides maybe? We didn't have kick on anyone. So maybe we could make a little bit of a lopsided setup here. The goblin out there maybe. And then 4 strength blitzer on this side. And then we try to go up this side. Well, if that's the case, maybe we should put this guy over here. To have some extra guys to cover up the ball. Alright, let's go for this. We have plenty of movement on our thrower, so he should be able to reach the ball. And we could start with a fireball right here, with all his skinks. Right off the bat. But I think I want to try for his strong guys. Like these guys and every Saurus we can. Okay, there we go. He has block, so we can't push him down with that. But if we stay, we can do this one. That didn't work either. So now this one. That will at least go down. No armor break, sadly. So if I could push someone in there, not the 6 strength guy, 5 strength guy, could I actually get enough people up here? 4 strength. I'd need 2 people next to him. That's possible actually. I do this, and then this. I should be able to blitz him like this. Push him in there, and then we finish this turn off with a fireball over here. So stay where you are. Then let's put you up there. Let's try to get the ball carrier up there. Oh, he needs to do one going for it. I think 2 going for it. Well, I have 4 rerolls. Hopefully this will work. Got the ball. 1, 2. Okay, very good. Now we use our fireball on as many. We got 6 at once there, so good chance. We managed to get 1 knockout. And then the rest of them. We failed 1, you can see down here. Oh, we only managed to get 1 knocked out. The rest of them failed. 1 knockout, 1... Well, he was already down. Well, now he can use his fireball here, of course. But he didn't. At least not for his first move. But we managed to get 1 Saurus out, so he now has only... Well, he has 1 6 strength, 1 5 strength, and 3 4 strength, plus his Croxigore. So if Croxigore and Troll take each other out, he has 6 5 4 4 4, and we have 4 4 4 4 4. So we're way behind in strength. That's a bad roll. And that's not a great roll either, but at least he got him down. I mean, he didn't go down. He didn't get him down. That's exactly what he didn't get. Where did we put our 4 strength blitzer? There, okay. So right now we could punch the Croxigore with a single die. Not great. But it might not get any better than that. Could put extra guys over here, perhaps. That's the 5 strength Saurus, who has a guard. It's gonna put everyone in the way up here. So what we probably want to do is to sneak out and go back here. But we're gonna have a lot of people stuck over here. We can't really hit all of them. We could hit him. He has 4 strength. If the goblin goes up there, we can hit this guy. If we put someone over here, we could hit the Croxigore. And then perhaps... I don't know. Blitz the skink? We don't have anyone close enough. So let's have you go over here. That should be enough extra strength on the Croxigore. He goes down. And armor break and injury. Oh, that's unlikely to happen. But we don't have to worry about the Croxigore anymore. So, with that in mind, we can put this guy over here instead. The goblin doesn't need to do it. And then we can punch him. Only a push. So I won't follow then. I'm going to stay over here. This guy is sort of stuck. We can't really help him get free. But what we could do is perhaps put up a cage over here. That's 1, so 6 if we blitz with the troll on his other Saurus. That'll make it 7. So let's blitz now. There he goes. You want to follow on that? No, I'm gonna stay. And then move over here. And now I'm gonna be a bit, well, not careful enough. Well, that's not careful at all. I'm gonna go over here, force him to shift again. And then I'm gonna try to pull this guy back so he can't hit him. If he falls, he falls. Well, he didn't fall. And then the goblin, I'm not sure what to do with the goblin. I'm gonna put him back here. So he doesn't have anyone in tackle range. The only thing he can do is blitz. He can fireball these 5 if he wants. But we'll see. He's planning his moves, I suppose. He managed to get Gore out of the game, which is at least 1 player down for our opponents. Now the 5 strength and the 6 strength sources are of course the ones we need to watch out for. Both because of that and because, well, the 5 strength has guard, the 6 strength doesn't have guard, but he has dodge, so he's pretty difficult to deal with. He's gonna go in with skinks this time. Probably gonna blitz us with the 6 strength guy. The skinks are fragile, you don't really want them in tackle zones, but this guy, he's only level 1, no SPP whatsoever. That's brave. That's the 5 strength, so now he has +1 there. That won't do anything, right? Oh no, he has guard too, so now he has +2 over here. He can probably blitz our troll pretty easily now. Setting up the skinks. That's another +1 on the troll if he wants to hit him. But he's gonna hit this guy, who has dodge. Got him though. Triple eye. Frenzy too, so now we have a 6 strength guy to worry about right next to our ball cannon. And the rest of them are also getting in there. Yeah, this could be bad. Now what I want to do, probably stand the lineman up. That's a +1, +2 with this guy. He needs to get up to 6. So if we blitz with this guy, we would need 1 more. We could actually blitz this guy with the goblin and have the goblin there. We can't quite reach this way. Unless we get a +4. If we blitz the skink with the black orc, we could do it maybe. Okay, that guy's gone. Let's push him there maybe. And follow. That way, now we have +2, 6. +3 if we bring another in. So we can't blitz him anymore. But we can do this. No, because these guys both have guard. Could use our troll to punch this guy if... No, we can't do that either. Difficult. Very difficult. 1 more over here wouldn't really help us. This is still too low. If we were to put him over there, I don't really like how cluttered this is becoming. Could take a single die over here. Let's position everyone else though. I don't really want to put more people in. Maybe I can go like this with 1 guy. He's probably gonna get hit, but... And then this over here. And now I try this. Single die. No, that's just a block. And this would be a negative. No, this is also a single die. Let's try that one then. Okay, well, we got lucky that time. Follow. Oh, we knocked him out. That's very, very lucky. The 6th strength guy is off the field. So now, well, we have the goblin. He can't really get around us, so I'm not going to move more people in here and risk an even better fireball for him. So who doesn't have guard? These guys don't have guard. These guys do. So if I want to hit him, I need to cancel out, and then it's still just a single die. Nah, I'm gonna stay like it is right now. Okay. Now he does have people to hit our troll with this time. And we don't really have the ball in a perfect position here. Okay, that's gonna take our troll down. He's still kind of in the way, so he can't really reach... Well, he can reach the ball carrier from there. But he can't get there now because he hit with that guy. He can hit this guy away and perhaps push to here, and then he can run in and tackle from here, but that'll need some cancelling. Oh, he frenzy, of course, he can't stay then. But now he can blitz the ball carrier easy. But he only has skinks in position. Kind of good to put this guy over here. He needs to sort of surround this guy and knock him away with the skinks before he can blitz here. But it's not going to be much of a problem for him. Hopefully our goblin can catch the ball or something. We do have enough people to take care of this guy next turn. For now. Okay, he's blitzing that guy. Well, then our ball carrier is going to keep the ball then. Which is this 10 move skink, by the way? There he is. Need to keep an eye on him. Get a chance to blitz him, I will try. Because as long as he's on the field, he can score one-turn touchdowns. Pretty easily as well. There's not much we can do about it. We can put people in the way, but since he has dodge and stunty, it's really difficult to catch him. So he's put 2 guys next to the ball carrier. Can stand the troll up, maybe. Yes. Maybe I should have blitzed with the troll, but maybe not. This should be a +1 now. Before we do that, let's look at this one. That's a single die. As would this be. If we can get this guy first somehow. Where's our 4th strength blitzer? He's over here, right? Okay, so we could blitz that guy with him. If we push this guy away first. Okay, I'm gonna stand this guy up and... Maybe we could try and pass it to him, but he can't reach the end zone. Well, if I'm not gonna blitz a skink, I might as well do this. Okay, let's push this guy away. Hopefully. Alright, there's our first reroll. Just a push. And are we following that? Yes, we are, because this guy needs to pass. And therefore we need to move. Now, since we have guard on the troll, this should be a +1. There we go. Push him to here. And follow. Now, this should be an easy +1. We could actually push someone out here. Do it with this guy. Alright, well, we'll have to push him like this. Follow. Now, where do we go with the ball from here? Can go out here, actually. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. This guy, though, he'll have to follow on the end of it. So I'm gonna put one guy up here. This guy in the far corner. Goblin on the very, very far corner. Then move the ball carrier to here. And then this guy follows up the last step here. I don't really like that these guys are all in contact with us, but let's move up behind with this guy. I mean, he can hit these guys, but the ball would be safe from that. We can probably get enough people around to this guy. We should have a good advantage. We've kicked out 3 of his strong people. His strength 6 and strength 5, 2 of his strongest, and also 1 of his 4 strength. While we still have all our players on the field. So we've gotten lucky there. One going for it there. Maybe I should have gone one further so we could have done that. But I didn't make the going for it. He has a reroll. And he only got a push. So unlucky there. He's gonna be next to us, but alright, now he gets another chance. Maybe, because this guy will be +1. Oh, that's a bad, because we had guard over here as well. Yeah, it's not looking too good for him right now. Oh, he gave up. Well, that's too bad. He still had a single turn touchdown to work with, but I suppose he didn't fancy his chances there. We would have lots of hits on his guy because the turn ended. Well, that wasn't very long. Seems like Lizardmen aren't having much luck against us. It doesn't matter how much money we get some extra fan factor. Wolverine actually got his first 5 points, and also Bear Cub almost leveled up. And in addition, Tiger Cub got 2 for the injury on their Croxy. Yeah, well, there's not much more to say about that game. I think I'm gonna try to play one more. Quickly check if anyone leveled up. Don't think so. Oh, actually, Bear Cub did level up. 17 out of 16, not 16 out of 17. So we'll get another level for him. That's good. So what do we want? Yeah, we were discussing getting guard on our last level 3 Black Orc, but instead we rolled agility and decided to go with that. So I'm probably gonna get guard for Bear Cub then. Let's roll the dice, and we got a normal. So I'm gonna pick guard this time. And then we can use him, hopefully, correctly and get a few extra blocks in thanks to this guard. Or make it harder for our opponents. So, let's go then. 1830 is our team value now. Let's find an opponent. Maybe we can find the same lizard guy again. I'm not sure if I want to. He had pretty strong players, but we did well because we won the coin toss and got to start with the ball, really. But again, we wait. And eventually we'll find an opponent. If this takes too long, I might perhaps consider making a pause in the video. But well, we've waited this long. It's never taken super long earlier. I guess last episode it took pretty long to find a second game after the first one ended soon. But it seems to be taking quite a while this time. So, oh, here we go. Orki Slode Orc team. They're a lot slower than us. 29 10,000 slower than us. So we won't get anything extra, and he will get a lot of petty cash. He can actually get what are they called? Oh, he got nothing? Why didn't he use his petty cash? He's probably, I don't know. I mean, if you get it, you should use it. Maybe he's very confident in his team. I don't know. Or maybe he's just gonna have a look and then surrender. I will see. Seems like we're on the home field again. And well, here's his team. Blood red color, I like that. And he has a troll. Black orcs, of course, and a goblin, so we might try the goblin though. 2 goblins. It's like looking at a mirror of our own team. Coin toss, we won again, so receive the ball. And he'll be setting up. Let's have a look then. Oh, here's one with Mighty Blow Pylon. Seems like he's Russian. I should say hello. Because the auto-naming has picked Russian for him. So he's probably using Russian as his language in the game. The thrower has accuracy and Hail Mary pass. So we can throw long bombs. Okay, everyone's moving. He does have 2 more players, but I'd guess he would want his troll to be on the field and this black orc instead of his goblins. Probably. Let's have a look then. Black orc with guard, block. Black orc with nothing. This is like us a couple of episodes ago. One blitzer with block and heavy blow, another blitzer with block and break tackle. That's strange for a blitzer. And also a niggling injury, so he will take injuries more easily. This guy has Mighty Blow and Pile On. We'll have to look out for him. And this guy's got block, which they start on with. Here's a goblin with -1 agility and no SPP. I would have fired that goblin. This goblin has 2 SPP. And then a third goblin actually has 4 agility, so this is the goblin you want. +1 agility, then he's gotten leap as well. He got leap first and then the agility. That's one way of doing it. You're not going to put anyone next to your troll there? All the 4 strength guys on the front lines. He's putting 2 goblins on the sideline. I think that's more likely to be useful for you. You don't have much time here. This is a decent setup, but you don't want to leave your troll alone, of course. So how do we set up against troll? We could just put our troll and our black orcs and their black orcs, and then some extra guys. Well, he's gonna have the troll alone. So for us, let's put our troll in there. Then let's just put this guy can stand next to him. And let's have 1 black orc for every black orc. And then 1 extra. That'll allow us to get a +1 on the first one. Where's the other black orc? Is over here. Same here. And 1 extra. Then who do we blitz? Do we blitz the goblin? If we want to blitz the goblin, we should use this guy who has tackle. Or if we want to blitz this guy, we should use our 4th strength blitzer, who also has tackle, coincidentally. So I'm gonna put him over here. Then I'm gonna put the goblin back here to help with the kickoff return. But our thrower should be able to handle it with 7 movement. So I could actually just move him up a bit. The goblin, I could put the goblin over here, but probably not. If everything else goes our way, maybe we can try the goblin throw on the first turn, but I don't think we need to. Let's go with this. See where the kickoff goes. Did he say hello? No. Well, if he's Russian, maybe he doesn't know that much English. High kick, so we actually get to freely put our thrower under the ball and get an extra chance to catch it. But we didn't manage it. At least we're next to it, so if we fail up here, we don't have to worry too much. I didn't see... Well, 2 of his black orcs has block. But that's it. Alright, we had guard on this guy. We didn't need an extra level. I knew I'd forget that, but... Okay, let's push him back and stay where you are. And then do the same over here. Knock him back. Actually, if you're not gonna knock him down, then you might as well follow and we can get another punch in from this guy. Perhaps even pile on and everything. Alright, well, we didn't break armor, so I'm not gonna waste the pile on him. Now this one will happen as well, but first over here, I think. This guy doesn't have blocks, so this will work fine. This guy doesn't... he has blocks, so... well, that won't work. But same here, we can do this and follow, and then we will have this one for an extra chance. That'll work. Let's push him to there, but stay. Okay, now what? Now we can do the punch or this blitz, but we don't have... alright, we use the force strings for the specific purpose of not needing to blitz. Do we have enough to protect the ball though? I think so, unless he goes stupid. So let's do this one first. Right, he didn't go stupid, and also he succeeded with the block. Let's do that one. Now we can move this guy to perhaps here, and then we put our cage, or well, our one guy up near here. We can't really get all the way up there, but he can be around here, and then the goblin can cover. So now let's do this one. Get his pylon guy down, and on the edge if we can, and we'll follow that. There we go. He has more people around. Maybe we should go to this side instead. Let's have a look. He has two guys here. He has... no, let's go here if we can. And the goblin can... I suppose he can get around here. I didn't really notice that. Let's put the goblin here then. I forgot I moved this guy out in because I wanted to get this guy down. But like this he'll have to dodge if he wants to get through, so... should have gone over here with the ball probably. This side was a little bit safer. You can shift over there now, but if he puts a lot of guys up here and here. No wizards in this game. I mean, the guy in the last game, he could have used his fireball on our cage. Well, never mind. He lost his turn. That's why he ended it. But if he could still have a chance to stop us if he'd used his fireball. But I'm happy with not having to deal with a fireball. Yeah, there goes the goblin. Straight for him. Does he have tackle? He does not. But he managed to get him anyway with block. And also stun. No injury though. Two going for it. It works. Right, so we'll have to blitz him away then. If we want to move the ball. He needs to move someone next to the troll before he tries to stand up here. Well, he didn't, so stupid. 50%. He didn't re-roll it. Didn't want to risk the loner probably. He's gonna stand others up. This guy as well probably. And the goblin is gonna move back. This blitzer, is he going around the side? If he's not gonna put anyone near our troll, what would I do? Yeah, you could try that, but that would be a pretty difficult dodge even for someone stunty with 4 agility. But for a blitzer with no extra agility, it's orc blitzer with no extra agility, it's probably not gonna happen very often. So he did put someone next to him, okay. But we have guard on someone over here. Not on him, unfortunately. We have guard on him. The wrong guy. Yeah, we don't have any pluses here because our guys are in the wrong position. He's gonna try to dodge this guy out of harm's way. His time is running out. 3 seconds left. No, 7. Nope, he's done. Alright. So, can we free up anyone over here? We can make one block. Then we can make this one. And then we could make this one, and then this guy would be free to blitz here. But the first one is kind of bad. I could of course just blitz with the troll, who is free. But at the same time I don't really want to use the troll for that. Instead what I'll do, I think, is this a good plan here? I'll leave a gap in the middle. Maybe I can put a cage over here. And then get this situation handled. If I put the troll here, his guard will actually help us here. And then knock this guy down with help of the troll. There we go. Now how do I want to put these guys? I think I want to push him away but stay where I am. And then same here really. Push him away. Stay where you are. And there's an armor break and a knockout on the guy who had a lingering injury from before. So he would have easier chance to +1 on his injury roll. So now we get this guy out of the way. Like so. Push him back, stay where you are. Sort of free ourselves up here. And then we do this. Get him out of the way. And we have pylon here, so we should follow up. Okay, we didn't break armor, so I'm not gonna pile on there. Instead, I'll move back to here and be sort of a guard for this guy if we put him over here. Can get in there, but could move someone next to the troll and get in there. Let's see if we can free one of these guys up. I think we can. Have I used my blitz? Yes, I have. Good to remember. This guy should go down. He does. I'll follow on that. Then I'll use this guy to support over here. Can I get to there? No. How far can you get back? Alright, I want to move this guy in over here so he can't get his troll up and onto us. Actually, let's just move him next to the troll. He has to blitz to get us with the troll anyway. Then I'm gonna move over here and use this guy to knock this guy down. That'll be the end of it. Of this turn. Push him there, we don't want him next to the troll for free. Have to make that move himself, but now he can't dodge anyone through. Well, he can dodge someone through, but he can't run through without dodging, which is what I wanted. Well, this guy can get up. He has lots of people who can get up. He's gonna have to put someone next to the troll again to counteract the stupid. He didn't do that last time. Maybe that was a mistake or oversight, or maybe he didn't have anyone open. But if he keeps doing it, maybe he's unaware of the mechanics there. So he's gonna fall back here. We do have the advantage right now. He is gonna have some people in tackle zones. And since this is a 4 strength guy, we can actually get both these without bringing anyone extra in. So that would be a really stupid move. Just standing him up is also a chance for stupid. You could as well move someone to here and then try it if you're gonna try and stand him up. Well, he managed to do it even though he had 50% risk of stupid. And he's gonna move his guys in again. I wouldn't advise that. I would advise getting them up and standing them off a little bit so we can't just punch everyone down again. But it looks like he's going forward here. Don't forget this guy. That guy's staying off though. Okay. Yeah, he's putting up sort of a shield up here to prevent us from advancing the ball too far. But if we blitz this guy, we can actually go straight through. Unless he puts the goblin near here. Puts the goblin up there. So what we could do is blitz this guy. Move everyone forward. We can try to blitz us from here. But he didn't. Let's see where he goes. We could also try to swarm him and punish him with our linemen. We need 2 more to have a single die, and 3 more to have a +1. So he stayed there, okay. I could go forward and then try to move the ball to where the troll stops, probably over here. No, the troll would stop here. And then I could move in here, put the ball there, put a lot of extra guys, and then punch the troll. How many guys do I have? I need someone to block that guy. So if my troll went like this... And then not followed? That might be pretty good. Punch him back. Stay. Then I can do this one. Yeah, let's just push him back then. Okay. Now let's put you up here and you up here. That's +2. Need 1 more. So I actually don't have that many players to go with here.
Whoa.
We'll put the ball here maybe? Because this is now a single line, that's not good enough. I could free one of these up, of course. That's just a single, we need to start with this guy. We'll punch this way or the other. Let's punch this way. Yes, that works. Get him off the ball. Let's stay where you are. Now this guy can move in and assist on the troll as well. Okay, let's move the ball carrier to here then. And then let's put this lineman up here to assist the troll next turn. And then we have this punch. I could have him stay there or I could push him back. Let's just have him stay there. I don't want to push him next to this guy, even though I'm gonna knock this guy down. Didn't knock him down as much, but I pushed him back. Don't need to reroll that. And then we have the goblin who could dodge away and run in here if he's lucky enough. He's not lucky. He's in fact stunned again. This guy didn't have tackle, we just failed to dodge twice there. Sadly enough. Yeah, we need to roll 3+, but we rolled 1 and then 2 on the free reroll. But it's a goblin, what you gonna do? So we haven't advanced that far. We only knocked out 1 opponent, not injured anyone. Haven't really accomplished anything. Okay, he tried the troll first. Got the stupid roll again, because he's isolated. And he tried to reroll it, but the loner trait only gives you a 50% chance to reroll. So that was only really a 25% chance to get him to stand up there. He now has 2 more rerolls. This half. We still have our 3, I don't think I've used one. We could pile on someone over here and here, well, like that, and get this guy at least. Or if we piled on over there, could tie these guys up. Our troll will just hit him, of course. He's gonna do it going for it. He's already used his rerolls. If we'd fallen there, that would have been a turnover. So he's still staying in front of us, still keeping players in reserve. This time we can't just go straight through either. He does have his goblin back there. But we're making slow and steady advancing here. I think I want to put the cage on, not now. Maybe I want to put the cage out here then. Get this guy down. Only be one step forward. I do have 5 turns to make it. And I'm not sure I want to make it any faster than 5 turns. I'm going to try to blitz our 3 strength blitzer here with a single die. That's not going to be good enough. And he can't reroll, so it's just a tie then. There he goes. Could have moved this guy up first to get a double die, but probably wanted to push him and then go back here and get assist on this. But he managed to get that one. That single die on Tiger Cub. Oh, even though he didn't have Mighty Blow, it's an armor break. But no injury, unfortunately. And then he has this guy, who's kind of misplaced now. Now that the goblin isn't there anymore. So he probably wants to run him at least somewhere where he can be in danger. Oh, he tried to dodge him in there, but his turn ended before. Well, what I could do, well, this guy went down now. That's unfortunate, really. I could try to push up here, and perhaps put a cage up here. Force him to move again. I need someone to support here and here if we were gonna get this guy out, back out. So that will take at least 1, maybe even 2. And then 1 here. I think I have enough. Let's try to blitz with the troll again. No, we rolled stupid. Okay, well, that's the end of our fun then. So skip re-rolling that when we don't have a blitz now. So instead, let's go forward here and punch this guy away. Stay where you are. We don't want to get near his line. So we can't really do much. We can put this guy up here. And then this guy over here, I think. His troll is now on the wrong side of the line. I'm not sure I like that. And then we could tie him up, but then he could possibly get around us. I'm gonna have to control this guy, so I'm gonna use a 4 strength black orc to do that. Now we could choose now if we want to punch the black orc or this black orc who doesn't have guard. I'm gonna punch this black orc. Away and stay. There we go. I can move this guy as well, but I don't think I want to. Oh, he doesn't have tackles, so right. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can actually reach us pretty easily now. I shouldn't have done that probably, but if I hadn't done that, he could probably just reach us like this. Now he's not likely to get anyone to help his troll now, so it's a 50-50 chance with a 25% chance on a reroll. So I suppose that's 5 in 8 chance if you use the reroll. Stand him up. He failed the 50%, so there's only a 25% chance left. But he didn't use the reroll, which I think is a wise move. I didn't use the reroll on my troll either, even though I had 3. If it happens again though, we might consider it, because we have 3 rerolls for 4 turns, and we haven't used any yet, so we might have enough to go around now. Could move him up here and someone in here and have a punch at this guy. Looks like he's doing just that. This will be a single die, so you probably want someone else in there first. So moving up here, these guys can just be punched away. Maybe we should move the black orc instead. He can just be punched away as well, of course, but... oh, he's blitzing. Okay. see. Single die, apparently. Yeah, if he blitzed this guy, he would have 2 die. If he blitzed this guy and got a push, he might consider re-rolling that. He didn't, he pushed him back. And now he has someone next to the troll, so he should have done that before he tried to stand the troll up. Now he doesn't have any tackle zone, so he can actually run this way if he wanted to. He's gonna move another guy in here. That's a level 1 blitzer. Is the goblin gonna do anything? Yeah, the goblin is going down the sideline now. Okay. Well. This guy should move as well. Probably going down here. He has left us... well, no, not anymore. He had left us... Actually, we still have the opportunity here, I think. He managed to single die again. On our blitzer this time. Let's hope armor 9 holds. It does. Okay. And he has his thrower to move. Hopefully he doesn't, because if he does, my plan won't work. And this guy, well, this guy would have a red die. So he's going to try to dodge him away. And he failed to dodge. He's gonna reroll, maybe? Probably not. No. Okay, so my plan now is to blitz this guy with troll, and then use him to push this guy away, maybe. That way we would be free to move along this side. Well, not quite. So, if I didn't do that, where would you put the ball? You have lots of players over here. I think I want to try this. So this way, and then to him. Just a push. Okay, but then in that case, I will... that wasn't great. Okay, but now I can knock this guy away with him. Reroll that, so I need him away. Okay, that'll have to do. Stay. I shouldn't have pushed the troll there, I should have pushed the troll there instead. Because now, then I could have pushed this guy away. Okay, before we do anything else, let's stand these guys up there. You can stand up. That's a single. That would be a double. This would be a double as well. Stand you up, go over there. I don't really mind that guy. But if I'm gonna move the ball, I don't have anyone to protect the ball with. Really. I have this guy. I'd like one more, but I can't get one more. Maybe we don't move the ball this time? In that case I need to get rid of this guy though. Yeah, push him away. That'll do. In a pinch. Then we have this or this. Push him down. Follow up. Trying to eat up these guys and then probably go straight through them. And this guy can go in behind here, I suppose. Now I do have this guy left to move, but I don't have anyone to... I have already made my blitz, and I also want someone next to the troll. Okay, that didn't work quite as I wanted it to. I sort of thought I had more people to move after I'd made all my complicated attack patterns, but I didn't. We are sort of shifting through on this side now. His goblin has 4 agility, so he's not going to have any problems dodging away from us. He did this first again. He should really have stood this guy up first. If he stood him up, he would have had a... Well, he would have had a 2+, which still would have failed, of course, because he rolled a 1, but still. See, he's gonna stand him up anyway, so why not stand him up first? He probably doesn't know exactly how the really stupid trait works. Which is strange, because he had pretty high team value. He's played quite a bit to get there. Or maybe he had some other plan. Maybe he wanted the troll to stand up first, so he could do something else with this guy. But I doubt it. There's not much more he can do than stand up in that position. He's gonna try to dodge away from our troll. These guys only have singles because we have 4 strength over here. He doesn't really have anyone free to move. This guy is free to move. Could blitz over here maybe. He's gonna move a guy in. Didn't need to if he's gonna blitz him. He's still gonna have a 2-die. Well, if you're blitzing from there, then you would need it, but why not blitz from there? Well, if you want to push him there really badly, I suppose. Well, you didn't push him at all. Guess we could, with a lot of luck, bash our way through. He's going to take some panic single dice in the end. Free himself up a little bit. Another panic single die. Free him up. Alright. So where do we go from here? Does this guy have block? No, that's not him. I meant tackle, but anyway. So probably punch the goblin here then. To free ourselves up as an assist. There, we got the goblin. Follow. I'm gonna try to move out to the side. I actually knocked his goblin down, but didn't hurt him more than a stun. So here's the pylon. Here's our chance. Goblin down with armor already broken. Nope, we only rolled a 6 on the pylon. That's too bad. That was a good chance there. So now I can knock this guy down. Oh no, I can't because stupid. Oh, that was really stupid. I should have done that first, of course. Loner. Yeah, I deserve that. That's the same mistake he did. I can punch this guy, right? Yes. Do we want to do it with him or with our... Well, let's do it with the blitzer. Actually, it would have been better to do it with the lineman. Let's get him over there. Stay where you are. And then you can go over here, perhaps. Yes. We don't have any tactical zones now, so we have to be really careful where we go. That's gonna be helpful. We got one of their guys off the field. It was a blitzer. Also the guy with pylon. So we don't have to worry about him for the rest of this half, most likely. We don't have any tactical zones here now, so this guy's free. I don't want that. Let's push this guy back in there. What else? We can use this guy, because we have guard over here. We can knock one of these guys down. Let's get his thrower. He doesn't have dodge or block. So go over there. You stay where you are. Could move up to here. I think that's pretty safe. And then to here. Let's have the goblin stand one out, so if he blitzes him... I don't know. Maybe I should put him in here instead. And then what do these two guys do? Just back up into contact there, I suppose. Might as well go in there, I suppose. Or maybe I should do over here. No. No, that's fine. This guy is a bit of a threat from behind there. 2 more turns. We have to advance next turn, so either way. We could perhaps use the fact that we don't have, well, that guy's already down and it's a thrower. This blitzer on black orcs on the ground. His other 2 black orcs are sort of tied up over here. He's going to try to blitz with the stupidity warning. Didn't work. Might have considered moving this guy in first again, but at this point he's not done it so many times that I think he just doesn't know that he gets a +2 to the stupidity roll if you have someone next to him. Well, he used his blitz too, so he's not going to be able to blitz on a goblin. See, if you're going to move him in there anyway, you could as well move him in there first, and then blitz with the troll. So, if he can't dodge these guys away, he should have a good chance of punching them down and then get a free opening to move through. He doesn't have anyone who can move without dodging. He's going to try a single die, and that's a fail, and since he wasted the reroll on a loner, he doesn't have one now. And that's a stun as well. Okay, things are not looking too good for him. This guy is still on the ground. So we only really need to push this guy away. So let's do that. That'll do it. Push him to there and follow. Another armor break, another knockout. No injuries though. They have high armor, just like we do. And then let's activate the troll by punching this guy. Actually, this guy should stand up, but maybe we can move him a little bit if this works. It doesn't really work, but we can still do this, and then we can move him. Where do we want to move him though? Down here maybe? Alright, that's fair enough. That's far enough. So we move up as far as we can go. Don't sprint. Then we have this guy free. I should put him over here if I can. Yes, that would work. Actually, I'm gonna put him here would be better, because then we have someone next to the troll. This guy probably can't reach us anyway. Well, he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and going for it. But he's gonna have a bad chance to dodge out, of course. We need someone to help. No, that's our guy. We don't need to knock our own guy down, I think. That's probably fine. Let's get this guy down. Might as well follow on that. I'm gonna use this guy then to stand in the way of this guy here. Now we should have someone who can punch his blitzer over here. Push him. We only have 1. +2. That will actually be a chance for our goblin to get in on a little bit of action here. Knock him down, goblin. Do the somersault. Whee! There we go. And then finally, we can punch this guy down as well. Didn't need to blitz here, but might as well blitz here then. So we can reposition ourselves. Punch him to there. Follow. Break armor. So we don't need to worry about him then. And then move up there. Where do we want to go? This guy is the only one who's on his feet. So I suppose we can try this. Protect from that 1 dodge chance. Okay, we're going down. We can reroll that. We probably don't need a reroll for the last turn unless it manages this move here. His guys are going to get 2 chances to wake up though. That's too bad. Would have liked them to stay out of the game forever, but maybe at least one of them will stay knocked out after the touchdown and then the 1 turn until half time. So after half time, at least one of them will still be down. 75% chance to get up. 3 people need to do it. Maybe one of them still will be down, if we get lucky. If so, one more goblin will be on the field. And yeah, there it is. He's gonna try that 50% dodge. If I had stood here, he would have had a chance to knock us down. Instead, he's gonna try to knock that guy down with a single die. And he only managed to push. He has a reroll. Didn't use it. So is everyone else standing up then? If not, I'm just gonna punch you away. He's gonna try to move the troll, but again, the stupidity. This time he didn't really have anyone who could help him. So I wouldn't blame him too much for this one. He hasn't gotten lucky really with the 50% stupid though. We'll try the next half as well to keep his troll isolated. It's worked really well for us. That's not gonna help you. You just might fall and hurt yourself unnecessarily. Same here, you only might fail to dodge and hurt yourself. Is he gonna reroll that one? No. Okay, so what I can do here is, of course, I need to do this one. This will be a 2 die. The push would be enough. I got the push. I have a chance at his thrower here. I use this guy who has block. Oh! He actually gave up. That's a shame. Really, you shouldn't give up if you lose the first half when you don't have the ball. If you have the ball in the second half, you can tie it up. You don't have to go flawless through and never let in a touchdown. But I guess that was enough for him. We got exactly enough to get up to 150,000. That's perfect. I'm not going to reroll that. No fan factor. Blitzer, Cougar, and Wolverine both will level up because of their 2 MVPs. He only had 2 armor breaks. We had 7. We were on the offense. And we had the ball all the time, of course. 3 knockouts, no injuries. And all the SPP was from those 2 MVPs. So that will have to do it for today then. We didn't manage to get a full game after all, but we got 2 half games, so that'll be an episode, I suppose. We have 2 level ups to consider next time. Wolverine has caught up a little bit. He's up to level 2. And our other Blitzer is already level 4, so probably we'll pick up Mighty Blow or something similar. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though we didn't manage to play a full game. We still got to see some interesting strategies, I hope. And I'll see you again next time.